So then that leads me on nicely then. So what would your advice be? Not just for I guess people wanting to get a start in the industry. Obviously talk to Lawrence Rand. But for people who wanted to get a start in the industry, what's your advice? What is your advice for agencies who just had a bit of that about moving forward into 2021 and beyond? What would your advice be? And also for people looking at, estate agency, maybe for the first time, we've had conversations about people who've tumbled out of some of the biggest industries, aerospace, travel, where there are some phenomenal professionals. What would your advice be to, I guess, those three different sets of people who are looking to retrain, people who are coming in to property new, and also agents or agencies that are, trying to map out what their future looks like?
Yeah, I think the people coming into the industry the question would be why. And I think that's people internally, my business, externally, my business, and anyone looking to come into it. Why do you want to become an estate agent? Because you don't wake up in the morning going, I want to be an estate agent.
No.
Who does, right? No one does. The reason why I wanted to become an estate agent is because I want to make people's lives change. I can control that. I can make people have either better lives or have worse lives if, that sounds horrible, but if there's a divorce or something like that. I don't want to be part of that element of me changing that mindset, but I can help people. I've sold people's properties where they've got divorced, they've got into a 1-bedroom flat, and they're back up to now a 3-bedroom property where they were 5 years ago. And because I've advised them, I've helped them, I've supported them, and it's too many people look at transactions. It's people. If I called you bought a house for me today, you completed it to me today, and I called you in 6 months' time and said, hi, Chris, how's it all going? Is it all great? And you go, yeah, Pete, it's absolutely fine. But this is an issue. Can I help you with that? Whatever it may be. I don't give a shit whether it's property or not. Probably shouldn't swear, but I don't care whether it's property or not property related. Some people just need people to speak to. So getting into the industry, why do you want to become an estate agent? Is it because you think estate agents earn a hell of a lot of money? You think they've got lovely cars? You think they wear nice Rolex watches? You think they wear 3-piece suits? And you think all that stuff, and you want to be one of them stereotype individuals? Or do you want to be completely different and have your own identity, which is what we believe in at Lawrence Rand? You come into my business, no one wears suits. No one wears suits. I don't care about suits. Who gives a shit about suits? Right? No one has fake tans or spiky hair. Well, I ain't got hardly any hair, but it's all about the human. The more real you are, the better you'll be. Be honest, be transparent, and never lie. And I think if you want to get in the industry to help people, that's the right way to do it. If you want to get in the industry to earn some money, you can earn some money, but you can earn some money doing anything. So getting into the industry, just have a really big think about the reasons why.
What about people who are looking to then move out of maybe travel or one of those big industries where they've been so hard hit by COVID? Some really skilled people. What would you say to, I guess, sales professionals, and I guess marketing professionals? Lots of different people coming out of those industries. What would you say to them about maybe considering the market or the property industry?
Well, the beauty about them individuals they are all about the service and the relationship with the client. I've been privileged, and other people have also been privileged to travel first class, maybe, and non-first class. But the service you get in first class, to be blunt about it, is more the things you can touch and feel. You get the slightly bigger seats, you get the beds, you get the nicer meals, you get the cutlery in first class. And in economy, you don't get that, right? But what you do get is you still get the same people. And it's the person that does the difference. It's the individual. If you're in economy and you have an amazing air hostess that gives you outstanding customer service, you still get that amazing air hostess that's in first class. It's the touchy-feely things that are different, and where you sit and how you feel. So the more people in that environment, they give outstanding service. And let's be blunt about it, they don't earn huge amounts of money, so they're not doing it for the money, they're doing it for that client journey, that brand loyalty. People from BA or EasyJet or Ryanair or whatever airline you may talk about, Virgin, that have been made redundant, it was never about the money. It's all about the brand. It's about the family that we're involved in and working together. Like Lawrence Rand as a family works together, and then therefore, how can I then support other people to make their lives better? And how can I make sure that they're getting from X to Y and giving them that excellent service? And again, Julian O'Dell mentioned about, I forgot what the book was called now. It's about it's a Swedish airline company. And if your lap trays are dirty, you know, he'll probably put a comment on this somewhere. If the lap trays are dirty, that's what people think of your brand. So if we looked at them people, they're great people. But that's in a lot of things. A lot of industries have got that. I think that it's too, you know, they want to learn, they're used to learning, they go on lots of training, don't they, them people? They want to develop themselves, they want to go from economy cabin up to the first class cabin as cabin people. And you know, there's some stories where they started off as a cabin person and they've gone up to actually fly the plane, you know? So they're the sort of people who are very rare to come by, but when they do, they're brilliant.
And why would the property industry suit them, do you think?
They can, and they listen. You know, they listen, and that's the biggest thing in this industry, is listening to what their problems are, and how can we make them better. You know, I had a call earlier on where, you know, it was very rare that I get involved, but a client rang me and they said, Pete, you know, my friend's given me your mobile number because I still get lots of recommendations. And I said, that's absolutely fine. He goes, I've got an issue on, you know, my sales going through and it's not for you. I said, that's absolutely fine. It doesn't matter. How can I help? He said, what? You don't you're bothered? I said, no, of course I'm not. I said, how can I help you? You rang me for a reason, and that's to help you. He said, I've got a buyer buying my property, and they want exchange and complete the same day. I said, okay, absolutely. And why is that? Have you asked the agent why? He said, no, the agent said it's just got to be done. Exchange and complete the same day. I said, okay. One, it's either the agent wanting their commission, right? Or two, it actually has to happen. So unless you know the reasons why, how can you address it? And they went, well, I don't know the reasons why. I said, look, go back to the agent, and my question to them would be, ask them the reasons on why they want exchange complete the same day. He come back to me, called me, and he said, well, Pete, the run was because of COVID. I said, okay, absolutely fine. There's ways around it. Can you physically exchange complete on the same day? He said, no, I need 2 weeks. I haven't left my job yet. I haven't had my notice in yet, etc., etc. I said, that's absolutely fine. So you cannot do that. I said, what you need to do then is go back to your solicitor and advise them this. We can exchange complete the same day, or with a delayed me moving out. So we need an undertaking of the contract. Whether a solicitor can do this or not is up to them. And basically what I've done is then I put a problem to his solution. This happened today, this morning, live, right? I've already had a call from somebody else that he's recommended to sell a house with me.
Yeah, perfect.
Right? So it's not about, I'm not going to speak to him, he's got F all to do with Lawrence Rand as a business. It's about how can I help you?
Yeah.
And I think that's what needs to change. That's what needs to change. And there's some great agents out there that are doing it, mate. You know, I can name 10 off the top of my head that are doing it. But always think about the individual.
Awesome. Pete, thanks ever so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And hopefully people who are watching this will get a lot out of, you know, how Lawrence Rand has developed as a brand, but also what, you know, they could do to implement and or change, you know, how they do business. So thanks ever so much.
No problem, mate. I'll speak to you soon.